All right, Musty Tainers, welcome to the 2020. A lot of people didn't think we'd get here, but here we are. We are in the championship. I am joined by a member of the Musty and the Taint. We have Drumo and we have J House. Big House is joining us also as a media member. Um, Before we get started, we're going to go Drumo first, and then J House with his one ring. We're going to let him go second. But I'm going to throw out some fun facts before we get cranked up. This is both their second championship appearance. As I mentioned earlier, we have a Musty versus Taint, which is always fun. Going back to when we did the year to divisions, it really created some pride. And I think if you had to ask members of those particular divisions who they would like to see win, they would probably be pulling for their division to pull it out. So that's pretty awesome. Second year in a row from what I can remember. I know Zach and Ted last year was Musty versus Taint also. J House is coming in I know the rosters aren't official yet until Friday, but as of right now, what I've seen before tonight, J House is a 10.7 favorite. The over-under, as far as projection goes, is 271.5. That means there's going to be quite a bit of scoring from both sides. So very excited about the matchups. We've got a full 4-day slate of football starting on Christmas Day. We've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday night. I'm not sure if there's any guys going Monday night, but it'll be there. Bills, Pats, AJ. Me and you will definitely throw down on that one. But anyway, so 2015 is when Justin won his. 2016 is when Drumo made his appearance. Okay, so they went back-to-back years to the championship. The last time they went to those respective championship games. These guys are no stranger to the league. 28 combined seasons. 15 for J House. He's a day oneer. Drumo joined a couple years later. This is his 13th year in the league. So we've got two veterans in the game representing the championship battle. This is a week 7 rematch. J House won 156.5 to 138.3. This was, like I said, back in week 7. So it's been a while. These guys have been through quite a bit until reaching this particular point. So a lot of change has been made, a lot of roster moves. So very excited about this matchup between these two guys. I did some digging, went back a few years. J House has won the last 3 head-to-head matchups in this particular set of games. And I had to throw this in there. It is kind of a current event. Much like Jupiter and Saturn, the stars and planets have aligned to bring these two together. I don't know if anybody saw that Monday night. It's quite the spectacle. But anyway, that is just kind of a rundown of where we're at. Guys, it's 2020 championship. Drumo, we're going to start with you, boss. Welcome to the championship. How you feeling?
It feels good. I honestly didn't really expect to be here. It was kind of a surprise. I didn't, anticipate beating Demo, to be honest with you. The Monday night game was obviously crazy. But nonetheless, here I am. Ready to win it. I'm pretty pumped for these next several days of games.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So speaking of Monday night, I mean, let's just talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about the Final Four, just that matchup. I have never seen 2 games come down to, what was the total? 2.1 total points between the 2 games. I mean, just incredible how close it was. It came down to literally the last play. And I was freaking out over the field goal. I was like, holy crap, the field goal has it matters or something like that. But just talk us through that Final Four and that game against Demo and kind of where your head was at throughout that week.
Oh my gosh. So, there was at one point in the night, I think Zach said, I thought that he was wrong when he said this, but he was actually right when he said this. he was like, if the Bengals score another touchdown and they get another 75 yards, Dreamer's going to lose 6 points, and then Demo's going to be winning.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. But he ended up being right. Immediately, as soon as he said that, the Steelers got a sack and gave me the 1 point that ended up ultimately, being the difference. But right after that drive, when it dropped down to below 130, I was just wildly nervous. I mean, it was my heart was pounding out of my chest. Julia was like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, why are you so, like, why are you so like freaked out right now? I was like, you don't understand. This is a big deal.
It is. It's bigger than life sometimes. Oh man. So you're coming in, you're averaging 139.5 points per game, which is very impressive. You're second in total points. You still have the highest 1 week score of 210. And you've won quite a bit of money, 225. So basically your buy-in's paid for, which is awesome. But with all those points and all those guys that you've had put up good numbers throughout the year, what do you like in this week specifically that's going to help you get the illustrious title of Musty Tank champion?
I don't love any of my matchups, right? Even though I'm benching or Russ for Tannehill. Tannehill's got a tough.
Is that official?
That's pretty official. Yeah.
Okay.
Tannehill's got a tough matchup at Green Bay. I mean, their secondary is pretty great. But I'll get more into that, later. But one matchup that I do love is I expect Thielen to have a big day on Saturday in the Superdome because I think Marshawn Lattimore is going to be primarily focused on Justin Jefferson, and I think Thielen is just going to eat the rest of their secondary alive. So we'll see how that goes. But that's that's a matchup that I do like, and that I feel like I definitely need to go well for me to have a chance.
Okay, awesome. I know waivers have cleared today. We got a couple more waiver periods to clear and things like that. But I know you've looked at your opponent's roster. You've checked it out, you scoped it up and down. What are some, I don't know, matchups? What are some players that he has on his team that scare you? What are some key matchups that you feel like, if they have a down week, things could go your way?
Devontae definitely scares me because, I anticipate Devontae getting, somewhere in the 20s at minimum, right? Every, week in, week out. But I think a key player for J-House is DeAndre Swift. I think that if he gets bottled up and doesn't do very well, I think I have a very legitimate chance, regardless of what Devontae does, as long as he doesn't drop like 50. But, I think that's a very critical matchup or player for him, that's going to play a lot into the, whatever the final score is.
Absolutely. Could decide. A rookie too. A lot relying, or J-House, I'm sure, relying a lot on a rookie going into the championship game. I'm sure it's been on your mind. We all got stuff going on, Christmas, family coming in town, maybe depending on what the situations are, but shopping for gifts and things like that. But I know the matchup is on your mind. Maybe keeping you up at night. I don't know. I've never been here, so I'm not real sure. I assume it consumes your daily life. But just thinking about the matchup and thinking about the championship and how things are going to play out, do you have any bold predictions for us?
I do, as a matter of fact. I think regardless of the tough matchup in Green Bay on Sunday night, I think my bold prediction is that I'm going to anticipate a shootout in Green Bay because Tennessee's offense is great, but their defense is not, and I expect Aaron Rodgers to light them up, and I expect Tannehill to do the same thing on the Titans' end. So my bold prediction is that it will actually come down to Tannehill and Devontae on Sunday night, and Tannehill is going to take me to the promised land after nobody would have accepted my trade offers for Tannehill throughout the year. I must have offered him like 100 times, and no one took him. And I think he's going to be the one that's going to win it for me. So
I'm certainly guilty of that. I was ride or die with Cam like an idiot all year. Should have traded for Tannehill. Man, he's had a great season, great last 2 seasons. Let's be honest. He's been a pretty much a fantasy stud. But that's awesome, man. Yeah, Sunday night, be still my heart. If you give me another Sunday night like we had Monday, I don't know if I'll make it. I really don't. Big House, I'm gonna turn the floor over to you if you've got any questions for Drew Mo at this time.
If you win, what'll be the first thing you want to do?
If I win, I'm going to pop a bottle of champagne, and I'm going to be making some mimosas with Julie. It's going to be late on Sunday night, and we're going to be celebrating. And I'm going to get her to do some drinking, which is a rare occasion. So we're going to be celebrating. That's the very first thing I'm going to do. Yeah, that's
solid. Yep.
Initial reaction.
I love it. There's going to be some videos sent to the group. Between either one of you, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. That's pretty incredible. Just thinking about it, man, like I said, it's been a while, a long time coming as far as last time you were here. You've definitely, being at that championship game a few years back and going through the last couple of seasons, getting back to this moment, what would a championship mean to you?
I mean, it would just really, be a great, feeling of redemption. And, it would just really cap off what a crazy year 2020 has been. I mean, with COVID and everything, it's been, there's obviously been some downs, to this year, but there's obviously been some highs on my end as well. Got engaged, bought a new house, got a promotion. I mean, winning the Musty Tank title would just really cap it off, and really be the icing on the cake of a roller coaster year.
Absolutely, man. Very well said. Very well said. All right. Well, SeatGeek question. You weren't prepared for this, but explain a little bit or go into some detail on what your favorite parts of the holidays are, Christmas specifically.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Favorite parts of the holiday?
Getting together with the fam a little bit. When you get to a certain age, the present thing is kind of like phased out, right? So,
Right.
I got like my big gift that I got from my mom this year was a toolbox that I put together today. So it's like, the present thing is, a thing that you deal with when you're younger, I think. But, my favorite part of it nowadays is just getting together with the fam and, spending time with them, even though it's a little different this year with, COVID and masks and all that shit. But
Yeah,
that's probably my favorite part. And just the overall Christmas vibes. I mean, you see all the lights around, and people, dressing up, like all the Christmas trees and the Christmas lights and all that stuff. It's just a good feeling. It's a happy time of year. And, especially this year, right? Like going into 2021, we think it's going to be much better than the 2020's been. So, coming to the end of this year and having it wrap up has really added to the excitement around Christmas, New Year's, all the holidays, right?
Okay. Awesome, man. No doubt. And some time off of work too, man. Good Lord, right?
Yeah.
Gotta love that. But that's great, man. Great answer. Man, there's no ties in fantasy football. If there were, it would come down to bench points. So, but anyway, there's no ties. Somebody's going to walk away with a second place, a runner-up. But I want to wish you good luck this week. And I truly do feel like you are, worthy of being here, and I think you'd represent the league very well as its champion. So congratulations and good luck to you, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And Justin, good luck as well.
Likewise. Appreciate it.
All right. So moving on, we will go to J House. J House is coming in on a quite a bit of a hot streak. Very impressive. He is representing the Musty division. This is also his second finals appearance, dating back to 2015 when he got it done against our media member, his brother, Big House. Probably like one of the more, I'd say, revolutionary championship speeches the following year. I think you changed the game a little bit as far as that goes. So that hats off to you, sir, for that. But like I said, coming in hot, man, and welcome back. 2015, it's been a while, but welcome back to the championship game. How you feeling?
Dude, glad to be back 5 years later. Didn't think it would necessarily, you don't even know if it ever is going to happen again, but 5 years isn't a terrible lull in a championship run, especially in this league. How difficult it is to get there. So yeah, I'm glad to be back. Took a little mini hiatus, but like I said, I'm right again with a lot of momentum. Can't wait for football to start this weekend. It's going to be full energy all around. I know it is. But I think that I would possibly be the first member of the league to win a championship in both divisions.
That is true. I have that written down. Also, that would be.
Sorry to steal your thunder.
Oh, good. No, I love it. That's awesome that you thought about that. So yes, that is true. The first time that somebody would have been relegated and gone to another division and win it all for the second time, or for just again period. A lot of times you hear about it in the coaching world, and teams. Guy won a national championship here. He goes to coach another team, wins the national championship there. It's kind of a big deal. It says a lot about the manager and what he's had to go through. But bouncing back. But again, welcome to the championship. Talking about last week, you play in the two-time defending champ last week. Going into that crazy Monday night game. Just walk me through kind of what you were thinking on Monday and what you were thinking. Basically throughout the whole week. As far as playing Ted in that matchup.
Oh man, wow, that was exhilarating. Didn't fall asleep for at least a few hours after that Monday night game. Heart was pounding. Cecily was asleep. Zaylee was asleep. I was just staring at the ceiling. It was an odd feeling, but it was awesome. I was nervous going into the game. Obviously, Deontay's had a pretty solid year. He's had quite a few 20-plus point games. So, that third quarter with Deontay coming out swinging early kind of almost put me down for the count. It was I was like, oh man, it's over. It's over. He's like, what, 2 more catches or something like that after that drive, for a few more yards. And
he was the focal point of the whole second half drive and scored a touchdown, and all of a sudden Ted's back in it, and it was incredible.
He had that little injury scare, and then he came back in. It was like such a roller coaster ride. It was crazy.
No doubt. Well, congratulations, man. That was incredible. Like I said, I think I told y'all earlier, I've never been more invested in another person's matchup as I was with y'all twos, man. It was really, really cool to watch. All right. So, we've gone through and you've had a waiver clear. You've looked at your team. You've looked at your matchups. Obviously, yes, Devontae. Do you have, obviously, other than Devontae, do you have any matchups that you really like on your team this week going into the 2020 championship?
Yeah, look, obviously Devontae, but really all 3 of my receivers I'm pretty high on. Got Woods going up against Seattle. got Juice going up against the Jets. I like all three of those matchups for my receivers. They're all going up against bottom third, almost last place in pass defense in the league. Topping it off with Devontae Sunday night up against Tannehill and the Titans. It's I think we both hope it's going to be a shootout style game. But hopefully Derrick Henry gets the benefactor of that shootout.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So Sunday night is just going to be incredible. If rosters stay the way they are, that is going to be quite the finish. No matter what the point total is going into that game, it's just going to be because both of those guys could easily go for 30, 40, and we all know that.
Sure.
So looking at Drew Mo's team, obviously Tannehill is one of them, but anything on his team that scares you, anything that you see that oh my gosh, this could be the deciding factor in who wins the 2020 title.
Shoot, I mean, do you just want me to go down his entire roster? Look at it. It's chock full of top 10, top 15 fantasy players. It's scary, but obviously he's had a little bit of adversity here recently with Edwards-Helaire. That's gonna play a big factor in this matchup. Obviously, you got to keep an eye on the Zeke situation, see if he's going to be able to get back into action this week, which all signs are pointing to he is. But Nuke always seems to get his. But I think Josh Jacobs, that Saturday night primetime game against the Dolphins, could make or break this matchup. I think Jacobs could easily go for 30 points or so.
Oh yeah, playing Miami at home. Phil's actually in Vegas right now.
Yeah,
I don't know what that does for the juju going on over there, but it could be a big night for Jacobs. So I understand your fear and your worry as far as he goes. So like I mentioned to Drew Mo, man, I know it's on your mind. You thought about it. You got 4 days straight of football, coming up. Is there anything as far as predictions go, bold predictions, just your average run-of-the-mill predictions, anything you got for us, so how you kind of see this weekend playing out?
I don't know if it's more of a bold prediction or a wish or a prayer or what, but I'm going to go with Deshaun going for 30 against Cincinnati, something that Big Ben couldn't do last week. I think that it's going to be a good matchup for him. I think that he'll be able to get it done.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, Deshaun's a boy of mine, man. I had him last year. He can definitely pop off at any given moment. So yeah, maybe not necessarily the boldest of predictions, but definitely a prediction nonetheless. Big House, do you? I see Ted's in the building also. We got Daniel. Does anybody have any questions for J House?
Yeah, my question, what gift are you least looking forward to putting together for Christmas?
Oh, man. Well, we've got this big old beauty parlor that has 3 sections to it and probably 2,700 pieces. Hopefully I'll finish it quicker than Zach did with his puzzle over the summer/winter, however long that took.
Did you say 2,700?
Yeah, it was an exaggeration, but yes.
Give or take a few pieces.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
J House, did you bid on any running backs today during the waiver period?
No, I love my team the way it is. I'm good.
I was very surprised that I got Malcolm Brown for $0. Given that the likelihood that Cam Akers is out this week, I needed that in case Zeke, is a healthy scratch or kind of like he was last week. So I was just very surprised that no one else went for him.
Went for the block.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good deal. Ted, Daniel, you guys got anything? Just tuning in.
I'm good, man. Trying to change the diaper. I enjoyed listening to everybody.
Awesome. What's
Got
up?
my hands full, man.
No doubt. All right.
Oh, good luck to both of y'all. I missed Drew Mo's conversation. I hate I missed it, but good luck to both of y'all. I had fun this year. I'm looking forward to the wrap up this week. It's gonna be fun.
No doubt.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, Jay House. Like I said, man, kind of both of you in the same boat as far as just kind of getting back and having to go through a little bit of a dry spell or a lull, before getting back. What would a title in 2020 mean to the Juices Worth the Squeeze?
Yeah, I mean, another title, especially with the year that we've had with the pandemic, the unknown, the uncharted waters that we've been navigating this year. It would be quite a bit. Like Drew Mo, also bought a new house this year.
Yep.
I've got a lot more space for that trophy on my wall, I'll tell you that much.
Awesome. Both of you made room for a trophy this year.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's right.
I love it. So, SeatGeek question. I know you got your hands full. Obviously, putting together a beauty parlor is not your favorite part of the holidays. What would be your favorite part of the holidays? If you could just go into a little bit of detail as far as that goes for our viewers.
I mean, I think this year, watching Daly open up her gifts this year will be a little more entertaining, and it put a smile on my face. She'll actually understand somewhat of what she's doing compared to last year. She was a month old last year at Christmas time, so she didn't really know what was going on. But this year, she'll actually kind of understand what she's doing, and seeing her open those presents is gonna be something special. Kind of add on to what echo what Drew Mo said. Spend time with family and some downtime from work. It's always a good thing.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Well, again, there are no ties, but I wish you nothing but the best, and that goes for both of you. I know it's tough to get here. It has to be, but finally just getting to this point. I wish both of you could get a piece of the pie, but it's just not the way it is. But good luck to both of you. Like I said, I think both of you are worthy, and I think both of you will represent the trophy well. I don't think you'll do anything disgraceful to it or anything like that. So, but anyway, man, nothing but the best to you guys. And I hope you have a good holiday. I hope you have a good Christmas. I hope your family's all doing well. And if you travel, I hope you travel safe. And, man, Sunday night, it all comes down to that. And, it's going to be very exciting. So hopefully we all get a treat. And you guys can, have a little heart stop moment and get it done. Maybe there'll be a Zoom on Sunday night. We can watch the live reaction.
Yeah, there you go.
I know we're both off work on Monday, so could get wild.
Yeah, we have this is the Battle of Cisco. Loser has to quit the company.
Yeah. I already moved out of town, so it's your
Oh,
turn.
yeah, there you go.
Loser leaves town. All right, guys. Well, good luck to you, man. I appreciate you joining. Like I said, this is a special thing, and I know there's 12 other guys that wish they were in your shoes answering, random questions about fantasy football. So, but I appreciate your time and efforts, and good luck to you both.
Thanks, man.
Sir.
Justin, good luck.
Appreciate it. Good luck, Drew Mo.
Later.
That wraps up the 2020 interviews, and I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday season, and I'm sure you'll get a text from me at some point on Friday reiterating that. But have a great night, everyone. Much love. Kamishi out.
Later, Kamish. Love you guys.
Later.
See you guys.
See you guys.
See you, Zaylee.